Hey guys, if you are wondering how to connect an Apify Web Scraper to your AI agents on MindPal, this video is for you. I will show you how to turn any of the 4,000 pre-built actors for web scraping and automation purposes from Apify into a tool for your AI agents on MindPal. And you can use the tools with the AI agents themselves individually, or you can put the agent inside a multi-agent workflow on MindPal to more complicated processes. So let's get right into it. Now, if you don't know yet, Apify Store is a platform that provides a bunch of web scraper actors for you to use. They have a lot of web scrapers perfect for business tasks, like you can see here. Web scrapers for platforms like Google Maps, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and more. We cannot cover all of these actors in this video, but the good thing about Apify is that their API is very structured and standardized. So as soon as you learn how to create an Apify actor as a tool on MindPal, you will know how to do the same for any actors that you want. So in this video, let's take this Amazon reviews scraper as an example. With this scraper, all you need to do is to provide some product links, and this scraper will scrape all of the reviews from Amazon for that product for you. So let's try turning this into a custom API tool on MindPal, then assigning it to an AI agent, and then try running that AI agent in a multi-agent workflow too. So first, let's go to our MindPal account and navigate to the tools section. Now, you can create a new tool. So this is where you can provide a sample API request so that MindPal can help you with the initial setup of the API tool. In this case, if you go back to the Amazon review scraper here, you will see that they already provided the very clear information about the API reference in this case. You can hover to the API section. These are some sample requests for Python, JavaScript, etc. But the sample request that we are looking for is the HTTP request here. And this is the request. So you can actually just copy this and paste it into this section here. Now, there's another thing that you need to pay attention to. So you can actually connect to the actor on Apify via different methods. As you can see here, they have run actor asynchronously and get datasets items, and many more here. I would recommend you going for run actor synchronously and get dataset items, because this is an API endpoint that allows you to send some input to this and then wait for this request to be completed, and then you will get back the results instantly. So this is what I'm using now. I'm gonna copy this API endpoint right here and replace the API endpoint from the sample API request with the endpoint that I just copied. So I'm gonna paste it here. So this token is duplicated, so I can remove that. Essentially, this API request will send to this endpoint run sync get dataset items instead of just run, because I want the agent to send the request, wait for the request to be completed, meaning waiting for all the reviews to be compiled and returned to me in one go. That's it. And now I can specify the purpose of this API in this case. So this is to scrape Amazon reviews. Now let's click Generate with AI and let MindPal handle the setup. In this step, MindPal is helping me setting up the initial version of this custom API tool. So it's done already. So all I need to do is to go through this and make sure what MindPal put here is correct before saving it to my workspace. So the title is Amazon Review Scraper. This is the name for the AI, Amazon Review Scraper. The description for the AI, so that the AI understands what this tool is all about. Scrapes Amazon reviews, okay. And this is the API endpoint to call. This is the correct one. Run sync get dataset items. The method is post, which is correct. We have the headers, the token. This is the API token for authentication. And product URLs, max reviews, filter by rankings, and proxy country. So basically, the overall setup is correct, but I think I would need some tweaks. So the first tweak I need to do is with the token right here. So this token, this is the API token of mine, and this is not something determined by the AI, right? This is something predefined. I will provide the API token myself. This is the API token I'm gonna get from my Apify dashboard. For now, I will just put your API token here because I don't want to expose my API key. But when you do this tool, make sure you replace this part with your actual API token. Now, in the body, the product URLs here would be a list of product URLs to scrape the reviews from. Now, I think the description here should be better because if you go back here, you will see that the product URLs here is actually an array of objects. Each object has the property URL and is a link to the product. If I don't share this information with the AI wouldn't know what kind of data structure this Amazon review scraper expects. So I would need to specify that in here. So I should share that information with the AI so that the AI can construct the API request more accurately. So this is a list of products. This is correct, but I would need to the AI would need to follow this data type. Must be an array of objects, each with URL property. And this is an example. Okay, this would be or a URL 1. And if the AI wants to add another URL, it should be like this, URL 2. So essentially, I just want to give the AI more information about what type this API endpoint expects so that the AI can construct the API request correctly and to return the result for me. So I think that's it. That's good enough. This is an example. Okay, for the max reviews, if you want a very specific number of max reviews, let's say you want 50 for example, you can specify it directly from here instead of giving it to the AI to determine. For filter by rankings and proxy country, let me check here the input. Actually, the filter by rankings and proxy here, both of them are optional. So I don't have any specific requirements about these two, so I can just delete them altogether. So this would be how the API call is constructed. Actually, there's also another aspect here. I would need to determine whether this body is in form data or not. I don't know this, so let me go back to the API reference from Apify and do a quick check. Let's say if I go to API here, HTTP request. Okay, looks like this is not form data. This is just a normal JSON. So yeah, okay. I think the API tool for Amazon Review Scraper is complete. Let me quickly create this tool and save it to my workspace. Okay, now let's start assigning this custom API tool into an AI agent on MindPal and see how it goes. So let me go back to agents. I think I already have an Amazon Web Scraper agent before, so let me search for it here. Okay, it's here, Amazon Review Scraper. So I can open this agent, and this is an agent specialized in scraping reviews from Amazon, as you can see here. And if you have any specific output format you want from this agent, feel free to specify it here in the output format too. And then the most important thing we need to make sure here is to assign the Amazon Review Scraper API we have just created to this agent. So I should just go to the tool section here, click here to select the Amazon Reviews Web Scraper API, so that this agent will have access to this tool when it does the task for me. Let me save the agent. Now I can start chatting with the agent to test whether the agent is able to call the Amazon review tool when it needs. To test it, let's provide some product link. Let's say this is an example, and I can ask it to scrape reviews of this product. Then let's click enter. Now, as you can see, the agent is calling the Amazon Reviews API. Okay, it's done so quick. So it has called the Amazon Reviews Web Scraper API. It provides the product URLs here, as you can see here. This is exactly the link that I just provided it in the last message. And then it returned a bunch of reviews in its raw results here. Since I didn't specify any specific output format for this agent, it just quickly reported that these are the reviews for the product you requested. But it did do the job. Now I can start putting this agent to work in more serious processes. So for example, I got a workflow to help me scrape some product reviews and then do a comprehensive analysis for all of these reviews to extract insights for me. So let's go to the workflows tab. I think I have put it in the demo folder here. And this one, e-commerce product review analysis generator. So before have the AI agent capable of generating reviews on its own, I actually set up a workflow like this. So the product reviews would be provided by humans manually, and then this workflow will do the comprehensive analysis covering sentiment analysis, keyword, product quality, product usability, customer service, value for money, shipping and delivery, radar chart to capturing the key information, as well as a compilation of actionable insights from this analysis. Now, because I already got the Apify agent to help me scrape the Amazon reviews without human manually doing so, I can actually add that agent right in this first step, so that all the humans need to do here is to provide a list of links, and then the Apify actor will help scrape the reviews for me before passing on to the next steps to do the analysis. So let's change that. First, in the user input here, we wouldn't need the product reviews. We would just need the product URL. URLs like this, could be multiple links. And then in the next step, I would have an agent step, and this would be done by my Amazon Review Scraper here. And the task is to scrape reviews, scrape Amazon reviews. And the task that I'm gonna give this agent is to scrape reviews for the following products. And the products would come from the human input product URLs here. So let's click onto this. And then another thing that we need to do is that my Amazon Review Scraper, in this case, I want to ask it to provide a full list of reviews for me. So in the output format, I will ask it to provide the full list of all reviews, so that when it returns the result, instead of just saying here are the reviews without summarizing them all, I want it to actually take another step to print all of the reviews for me. So that would be easier for me to view, and it would be easier for the next agents to take the data and process too. So then when I have the reviews scraped by this step, I'm gonna pass those reviews to the next analysis steps. So the product reviews in this case wouldn't come from the product the human input anymore. It would actually come from the scrape Amazon reviews step, as you can see here. So let me copy this section. So this green highlight indicates that this variable would come from an AI step called scrape Amazon reviews. So I'm gonna do the same thing for the other types of analysis. We have keyword analysis, then product quality assessment, then product usability assessment, then customer service assessment, then value for money, shipping and delivery, and that's it. Now the workflow is ready, so I can start using this workflow now. I can start a new run and provide one or more product URLs to get started. So let's get the exact link that we tried before here and click continue. The Amazon Review Scraper goes first, calling the Amazon Review Scraper API tool we have just created that uses the Apify actor. So it's providing the product URLs with the exact link that I have just provided in the first step user input here. Now the is ready from Apify, as you can see here. Apify is returning all of the reviews they can find. With these reviews, our workflow can now perform the sentiment analysis, product quality assessment, and more. So that's how you can start using the Apify actors with your AI agents and multi-agent workflows on MindPal. Following this approach, you can turn any Apify actor into a tool on MindPal and give it to your AI agents. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. For now, happy automating. Goodbye.